D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Edwards. Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Jeff Green. Will Collins. Will at guard number 11. Center, number 15. He's got jumps. Nikola Jokic. That is your Denver Nuggets.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha-ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020. And his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, I know what all those pressures are like. And you're the #1 pick. If any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just fine. Guys?
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jokic.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Patrick Beverley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain. And you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable. And when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Now here's Barton over Edwards. Great D that time from Edwards. Beverley wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Indiana.
Remarkable consistency from D. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Beverley. Last game he had 10 points, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Russell kicks to Edwards. Clock at 4. Over Jokic. That's short off the rim. And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around...
Yes!
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not...
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Chalk up 2 there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Gordon. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
They get it back. Vanderbilt. Good defense by Jokic.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Green up on top. Defended by Beverly. Here's Jokic. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Beverly against Barton. And Beverly kicks to Edwards. The pass to Towns. He's looking for Russell and finds him. The score now all even.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Morris passes to Jokic. He dishes it to Green. And here is Morris. Jokic inside, defended by Towns. That one good for 2.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
Now Russell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Russell's got 5 now.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Morris. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Green. Beverly against Jokic. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Beverly dishes to Edwards. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Outside, Green. And there's the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And the basket by Gordon.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Russell passes to Edwards. To the middle. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Now, here is Morris. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside, Green. Morris looking over the floor. And that one, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Pass to Morris. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Morris. Step back shot. Great D that time from Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
From in close.
Passes it to Gordon. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Beasley's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both.
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
What a play!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Gordon against Beasley. Gordon the pass to Green. Over Edwards, and that one's good. Green.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Here's Russell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Morris. Fires for three, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
It has to work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know. And that's what I did.
Didn't need those long hours, Greg, in the gym or something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Morris. Green is out there with Gordon, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Outside, Russell. Outside, Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beasley outside. Another miss by Minnesota. Nuggets trail. And there's the feed to Forbes. outside here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And it's tied up with that one.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Outside, Russell. Now the pass to Beasley. To the inside. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And Morris throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Morris against Russell. He takes it in. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Morris outside. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. There's Gordon with the 3. Reed with the rebound. Beasley outside. Puts it up from 12. He can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. Morris against Beasley. Morris kicks to Jokic. Back to Morris. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Russell against Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And here's Forbes from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Forbes has got 5 now.
As a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
And the slam dunk by Russell. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Passes to Forbes. Morris outside. Here is Forbes. He's got 5. Offensive rebound. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's turned it on here in the second.
Edwards against Gordon. Takes the 13-footer. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Gordon. Over Edwards. And that one hits back iron. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards is part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Morris passes to Jokic. Dishes it to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 10 points.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. substitution here for Denver. Najee's checked in. Green comes in for Gordon. Will Barton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Campazzo's subbed in for Monte Morris. Minnesota also making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Malik Beasley.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Barton against Russell. And the pass to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Back to Green. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now, here's McDaniels. Jokic defending. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And finished off by McDaniels.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Barton outside. Pass to Green. Here's Najee to the left wing. Pocket 6. Takes a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Down low. Here's Towns. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. And so that brings the first half to a close. Minnesota on top, ending the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Michael Malone. Coach, you took a run in the second quarter. How do you think your team has played so far?
I didn't think we played much defense to start. Did not like how we closed that quarter. So we have to find a way against a great offensive team to string together multiple stops.
Hard to do, but that's what you have to do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead, a nice show of force by them. And, Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline on the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Patrick Beverly. He's out there with Russell. Towns is out there with Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Right side, Green. Passes it to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Count that bucket. Jokic just got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nuggets.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
Morris against Russell. Towns dishes to Russell. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, Green. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The kick out to Barton. Shot clock at 6. Over Towns. Barton, no luck. Minnesota.
And I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Pass to Green. The pass to Morris. Now Jokic. Shoots over Towns, and it's Jokic missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And it's Beverly missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. It's Barton on the wing. Edwards defending. Barton, no luck.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Morris passes to Gordon. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Green against Russell. Green kicks to Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Clark with the success of the play-in tournament. Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Free throw good, Edwards.
The first overall pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards, was one and done in college, entering the league at the ripe age of 19.
Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. Second free throw, no good. The Nuggets trail by 12. Sinks that one from the post. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Beverly. Kicks it to Edwards. Pass to Beasley. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
The first one falls. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Towns is doubled. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Okogie for three. Drops in the tray. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Beverly, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
Morris dishes to Cousins. Morris outside. Again, the Nuggets score. Here's Beverly. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out the numbers for Aaron Gordon. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And he knocks down the first one. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Towns is doubled. Passes it to Okogie. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees a teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Morris passes to Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Beasley outside. Shoots over Cousins. No good from Beasley. The Nuggets trail by 10. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. He gets it in there. 8 points for him. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Beverly looking around. Pass to Towns. Beverly with the ball. McDaniels dishes to Beasley. And he makes that one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in. The free throw off from Beasley. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
The pass to Okogie. He kicks it to Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass. Beverly's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And, you know, Beverly has great speed. Snake-like in how he slips through the defense on the drive.
Defended by Beverly. Fades away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Beasley, the pass to Towns. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stay positive. Don't get down. We got a lot of time left. We're going to win the game. We are going to win the game.
It's Mike Malone moments ago trying to get each guy to believe in himself, believe that this still can happen.
And the players have to trust each other. It's going to take all 5 guys working together to recapture that momentum.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Green. Bill Barton is out there with Jokic. It's Najee in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Jokic gets it to go.
You can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level. That kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Campazzo, the pass to Barton. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Boy, an explosive player on the drive. When Barton puts it on the deck, the defense knows they're in trouble. On their heels.
That free throw good from Barton.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Both free throws good from Barton. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Russell passes to Edwards. Russell high post. And that one good.
D'Angelo Russell.
And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Campazzo, he's guarded by Russell. Jokic passes to Green. Passes to Campazzo. 4 on the shot clock. Jokic, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Edwards with it. Now defended by Jokic. Outside Russell. Pass to Reed. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Reed's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Barton. There's the pass to Green. Misses in close. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Edwards kicks to Beasley. Outside Edwards. A shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. Jokic with it. Beasley covering. Campazzo, the pass to Najee. His first shot coming late. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail by 12. Inside. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 16 points for Jokic.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside Russell. And that one comes up a bit short. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Russell against Barton. Here's Jokic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Green against Edwards. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
With the teardrop, and with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Jokic.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Edwards against Jokic. Yep, that one goes in there. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Outside Green. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Edwards, the bounce pass.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Russell against Morris. To the paint. It's tipped. And here's Beverly. There's the dish to Towns. Russell looking it over. Passes it to Beverly. Shot clock at 5. Towns against Morris. The Nuggets trail by 11. Jokic finds Morris. Back to Jokic. Out to Morris. And again, Denver no good. Timberwolves leading by 11. Pass to Beverly. Dishes to Russell. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards against Green for the 3. Edwards can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Russell against Morris. Jokic trying to free himself up. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jokic has got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Morris with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Barton inside the line. Again, the Nuggets score.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Now the pass to Towns. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Beverly kicks to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. No one covering. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns, you look so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.